What's going on, Nation? Cover Killer here. It's time for me to do something a little bit different. That way you guys get a little bit more of an inside look at what I listen to while I'm at work, whenever the rotation is playing at FYE. I'm going to kind of give you a couple of track reviews from two tracks that are on the rotation here in the month of April and kind of let you know my thoughts. And the first one I'm going to do is something that was just released today. It is the song Hear Me Now by the band Hollywood Undead. And their CD, American Tragedy, just dropped in stores today, Tuesday, April the 5th. Now, for one, this is the first thing that I'm going to say about this song. There's a lot of lacking of originality here. In fact, the very first line recounts so many different things, from P.O.D. to Coolio. As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. Hi, Bible. Hi, Coolio. Hi, P.O.D. How you doing? Secondly, I kind of do get this same P.O.D. sort of vibe in the rap rockers Hollywood Undead, with one lone exception. That's the fact that P.O.D. actually produces music that I can actually stand. Because not only is the rapping, or whatever you would like to call it, a little bit annoying, not to mention kind of rushed and without a lot of feeling or fervor, kind of almost like it's injected by Monster, you know, the energy beverage, where it's not really sincere. It's just sort of there because the adrenaline is there. And not to mention, it is also laced with those same whiny, nasally vocals that are almost omnipresent on a lot of these traditional, newer MySpace era / emo / popularized bands of this particular generation. This is the type of music that's mainly liked by a certain demographic of early preteen to post-teenagers that, well, just, it's there, it's out there, and they like to say that they heard it first. And, well, this is definitely something that they can say that they heard first, since they originated as a MySpace band back in 2006. However, this is one of those songs where it just sort of flows a little bit and doesn't really do much. In fact, it did absolutely nothing to impress me. This is 3 minutes or so of my life that I can't wait to get done with within my day, because it's just kind of not a very good start to the rotation, as this is the very first song that kind of kicks things off. And I feel as though this is a band that's trying to achieve a little bit more of a mainstream feel, because, let's face it, the rap rock thing is something that a lot of people do enjoy, and a lot of kids still consider this band to be minorly underground, even though that's definitely not the case. I just don't feel that this is a band that has a lot of lasting power. Not to mention, I do not feel that this is a group that really offers a lot to the table, that is new. Not to mention, there are many, many other groups out there that do exactly what they do, or do a modification of it, and they do it a lot better. The combination of rap and rock and those emo-ish vocals definitely do not make a pleasant combination for the ears. In fact, it makes it kind of tiring, kind of boring, not to mention just, it's like you're sifting through sand. This band is like a grain of sand. There's nothing different about them from a lot of the waves out there, except for the fact that they wear masks. But let's face it, 17 other bands have already done that, so if you're a band out there and you're considering, you know, using masks as some sort of stage gimmick, don't do it, because that's just a lawsuit waiting to happen. I gotta give this track here a resounding 1 out of 10, mainly because I give it a 1 instead of a 0, basically because it is something that is a substitute for silence. It's just not a very good one. Stay tuned for the next one, for the next track review.